Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the UWF Football Show. We're here in the locker room with head coach Kaleb Nobles from UWF Football. Coming off a tough one. Valdosta came into Penn Air Field. 3 games to go in the regular season. Big opportunity to stay on top of that GSE standings. Just didn't fall our way in this one.
No, it didn't. And, we didn't play our best in all aspects for a full 60 minutes. I feel like our guys played our best for a good portion of the game. But obviously we know it's a 60-minute game, and we got to play at a high level when it matters the most and make those 5 or 6 plays that change them. We didn't make all of them. You
look at the stats from this game, and we'll talk about them as we look at the highlights. I mean, you held them to negative yards rushing. You guys ran the ball effectively, threw it pretty effectively when you needed to a couple of times. If you look at the stats, it would be like, well, this team would have won big, but football's a weird game like that.
No, it definitely is. You look at the stats, and you're like, oh, there's no way West Florida lost, but stats do not matter. Stat sheet doesn't matter. It's all about the scoreboard at the end of the game when that clock hits triple zeros, and we got to make a couple more plays to go win that game.
Let's dive into the highlights from this one. You guys win the toss, defer to the second half. Defense starts off great, force a punt. You get the football, start putting together a drive right away. You've talked about getting off to a hot start. You did that.
No, we did. We kind of manufactured some plays to get our run game going downhill, get the quarterback run a little bit, but also be able to get our guys going and get the ball on the perimeter and play at a high level. And so just trying to make sure they do their job, and I was appreciative and excited our effort in the first drive.
Finished that one with a 20-yard touchdown pass to John Giles, his 12th of the season. He just makes plays.
No, he certainly does. He's a blessing here at UWF, and he makes our team better, just like the entire wide receiver room.
Force the punt again, get it the next time, and it's a 16-play type drive. I mean, all kinds of things happened on that drive. Penalties against Valdosta. Good plays by you guys. Jamontez Woods caps it off with a 1-yard touchdown. You're up 14-0.
No, 14-0, feeling good. We got a great drive. We get a Buffalo package, getting Jake going on the field, letting him lead block, and giving him a chance to play on offense a little bit. So our guys were excited. We had a good little momentum going, and just like excited how we started.
3 straight punts, and early in the second quarters when the second touchdown hits there after you flip over, they pin you deep in your own end, and it's just one of those freak plays. Jamontez Woods going to the ground, ball pops out, they scoop and score.
No, it's a momentum shifting play for a little while, and something that we got to keep shoring up and make sure we're talking about ball security, because those plays can change a game, and it shifted momentum big time in that game. It gave them a little life, and we feel like we go make it 21-0 or 17-0. We're feeling pretty good about how the game's going at that point.
Coach, they get the football back. It's 14-7 at this point. They get a long drive going, cap it off, short touchdown run, and all of a sudden, about 10 minutes left in the first half, it's 14-14.
No, yeah, it changed pretty quick off that fumble, and them having a chance to go score, and then our guys, our offense responded, though. That's how they responded and had belief in themselves, and John Giles, again, doing what he does, and that entire wide receiver room is electric and the best in the country, and those guys are playing at a high level right now.
Great throw by Pee Wee. Just put it in the bucket to John Giles. They come back. Big play here. Ted Hurst with the catch down the sideline. They found some stuff on the edges, a little bit in the middle of the field, too.
No, they did. They took some shots and made some really good plays, some quick RPO type stuff, some shots on the perimeter. We got to get cleaned up and shored up and not give them a chance to have big plays.
BK Smith gets one down inside, and then Sammy Edwards can get you with his arm. He can get you with his legs, and here makes a quick decision. He finds his way to the corner.
No, he get 5 guys out in the pass concept, and he does a great job with his legs. He's done a great job all season. He's a good player, and excited about how our guys play, but we got to him up a little bit better.
It's 21-21. Pee Wee gets loose here. You get the ball back with under a minute to go. Picks up a first down out near midfield. You guys get yourself an opportunity here at the end of the half, and we've seen this. We saw this last against Delta too. To throw a Hail Mary with the clock expiring.
Yeah, no, that was the plan. We're trying to give our guys a shot to go make a play down in the end zone right before half, and I think we started this play with about 9 seconds, and really we have a close shot to make a play on this. Our guy makes a good play. Number 11, DB, does a great job of knocking it down.
He had all day to throw that football, just kind of standing there. Looked like something out of the Sandlot a little bit.
Definitely did.
21-20 with that point. It's been a crazy first half. We mentioned all the momentum on our side, then it kind of swings back, and you go to the locker room, and now you got to figure out where's this game going.
Yeah, no, we kind of talked to our guys, hey, man, let's get back to playing our best and do what we're supposed to do and not worry about anything that they've done. We've given them some plays, and they made some plays on their own, but being focused on our best, and that was what we felt like we needed to come out with in the second half.
Less points in the second half, but still lots of excitement. We'll get to that next on the UWF Football Show.
Why do you love your favorite pair of jeans? What keeps you connected to your oldest friends? How do you know that the solution you seek is right for you? The answer is simple. It's the fit. And at Penn Air Credit Union, we believe your finances should fit you perfectly. It's the right checking account for how you spend your time and money. It's the right loan for where you are and where you're headed next. It's local banking that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of jeans. So come join us at Penn Air Credit Union. You'll fit right in.
Welcome back in our second block of the UWF football show here with Coach Kaleb Nobles, coming off a tough 31-28 final against Valdosta. It was 21-21 at the half. Let's get right into the second half highlights. A lot to break down here. You guys come out of the locker room, get the football. Let's get some momentum going. Doesn't kind of go that way right from the beginning. You can kind of see it's going to be a weird type of half where Pee Wee makes a throw over to the boundary towards John Giles, bounces off a defender. They come up. Nick Jackson, their safety, comes up with the interception. You said it wasn't the right throw, and there was good coverage over there.
Yeah, no, it's just they played a kind of a different coverage and brought a little extra pressure on that side, and just a little miscommunication on our part overall as staff and coaches and players. So something we got to clean up and make sure we get right and moving forward.
The defense would do an outstanding job of not having that hurt you. Almost an interception right here. DJ on that back end just couldn't get his hands on it.
Yeah, no, it's a great play by DJ, and he's played well all season. And our guys know you're in this area of the field. We try and get a sack, get things moved back, get them out of field goal range, which we did. And I was excited about how our defense responded right there.
Number 5, John McMullen, always seems to be around the quarterback, comes up with there. He'd been a little quiet till that point, but you see here, just able to slide right through, gets to Edwards, gets him on the ground.
No, John McMullen doing what John McMullen does, and excited that he's in the green and blue, and got to keep him playing at a high level moving forward.
You get the football back here, a little under 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Pee Wee gets loose out of the pocket. He was doing this in the running game. He had a great day running the football and running over some defenders.
Yeah, he definitely did. It's never part of my called plan to try and get him to run guys over. He just makes plays with his feet and does a great job, and excited about the things he can do as an athlete.
You pin him back deep, and then third down, Byron Puryear from behind, almost a strip sack, goes out of bounds. It was nice to have that football right there, but you would get it back to your offense after holding them deep in their own end. KJ with a nice catch, gets it down to the 23. This play, crazy play. Jalen Bussey running all over the place. They get a hold of his face mask, and it's one of those Barry Sanders-esque type things.
Yeah, it was a long play, and thank goodness we got a face mask penalty there, because otherwise we're moving back. But something that we got to keep working on and trying to hit the ball downhill a little bit better in the run game.
It would be half the distance. You got it down there, I think, to the 7-yard line. This was so close right there. Just couldn't connect. Pee Wee to Caden. That could have been a touchdown. Should have been a touchdown.
We did. I called the same play on first and third down right there. We throw the wheel on the first one, throw the slant on the second one, and both of them are plays we got to come up and make.
This is one of those plays, too. We talk about weird bounces. Sammy Edwards, that ball's on the ground. If the green guys in the green shirts fall on it, you got the ball right on the doorstep.
Absolutely. And there's a couple where the football's rolling on the ground, and we got a chance to possibly go make a play and get in the goal line area. So our guys got to do a little better job of getting on the football fast right there.
Ralph Ortiz, big hit at the end of this play, and Sammy Edwards took some pops during the game, and to his credit, hung in there and was there right until the end of this one. You guys get the offense rolling again. Nice little cross over the middle.
No, it was a good little read by KJ Franklin, a little option out right there, and good job by Pee Wee hitting him across the middle and giving us a chance to get a second and short right there.
This drive flips over to the fourth quarter. Pee Wee with some solid running, picks up a first down right there, sneaking in.
No, doing a good job of running the ball, getting on 11-on-11 football, and giving him a chance to go make a play, and he did that all night with his feet.
Goes right back to it again. Big room in the middle here. Good block in front by C.J. Wilson, who didn't start the game but started to pick up late. We'll see. C.J. in action, takes it here. This is a heck of a run.
No, this is a phenomenal play and a great good job of him just making a play out of nothing. And we had him on a little bit of a pitch count this week just because of certain reasons. And excited about how he played and finished the game. And we know he's a special talent. We got to keep getting the football. 29
yards on that one. Then Valdosta gets it going. Come up with a big sack here on a 3rd and 7, and it's at the 31. So you feel like you're kind of right at the edge of their field goal range. Byron Puryear had a great game, number 11 here. That set them up, 48-yarder, and Thiel knocks it home.
No, a great kick by him, and Byron doing a great job of pushing him out, trying to get him out of field goal range. And Byron's done that all year. He just hadn't had as many sacks as you would think would show up, but great job by him, man, of playing well in a big game like that.
The offense was resilient in this one. Pee Wee using his legs, as we talked about, but extends this play out to the side, finds John Giles.
No, that's what Pee Wee does. He does a great job of, extending plays and staying a passer while he's running. And at this point, we're trying to use as much clock as we can, keep it running, trying to go score, obviously. And that's a great job by Pee Wee extending that play.
You're chewing up the clock at this point, but I know points are what you're looking for.
Yeah, no, we're definitely trying to add some points and put some points on the board. And unfortunately, they stopped us on a 4th down on a great play by some of their guys on defense. And wish we'd had that play call back and maybe call timeout and change things, but can't go back and change. We got to live with the result, and our guys got to be resilient and make plays coming off of it. Sammy Edwards finding BK Smith a couple key throws. 4th and 1 here.
Dumps it off to Smith again. And Smith's a tough cover. I noticed there was a lot of safeties and linebackers trying to chase number 2 around.
Yeah, he's a very good player, and they did a great job of converting 2 4th downs on this drive to give themselves a chance to go score. And their quarterback is a gamer, man. He's a really good player, and he's played well all season. And he's somebody that, I think is one of the better quarterbacks in the country.
Escapes with his feet there. Didn't get the first down. It set it up, though. And then here, 2nd and 10, Ted Hurst, who's 6'4". That's a well-thrown football. He may not look like it to some, but you just give your guy, the big guy, a chance to go up and get it.
No, that's some of the same things we talk about, a catch radius and putting the ball around our guys, and they did that. Sammy did a great job of doing that right there and giving them a chance to go make a play. And, unfortunately, they make a play when it matters the most at the end of the game, and we didn't make a play.
They score. It's about 35 seconds left in the football game. You guys get the kickoff. Not a huge return, but, set you up around the 25 or so. This drive, it gets you a shot at it at the end, but Pee-wee had to do a lot with his feet.
No, he did. Typically you don't always want your quarterback doing a bunch of scrambling in a 2-minute drill, but he did a good job of kind of getting some big chunk scrambles right there, and they were obviously playing super far off, and so we tried to hit some quick curl routes, things like that, to get the ball out of our hands quick and move the ball downfield. At the end of the day, we got a chance to go win the game in the end, or go tie it at least, and our offense did a good job of giving ourselves a chance to go down there and make the play to do it.
Caden was trying to get out of bounds there. Pee-wee does over here, and you ran a lot of plays in 35 seconds, including this one. Great throw, quick move by John to get out of bounds with 1 second left. So you set it up. It's a 51-yard attempt. You can see from behind, just never quite got the foot through the football, stays outright, and ends up being 38-21. But kudos to the offense of getting that opportunity at the end of the game.
Yeah, no, we talk about those things all the time. Just we got to give ourselves a chance to go make a play at the end of the game, whether it's 2-minute drill or 4-minute drill, kind of slowing the clock down. And our guys execute at a high level. At the end of the day, we have a chance to make a play and push to overtime. And, we still trust Griff Sarah like anything, and doesn't change how we feel about him. He's still our kicker, and he's our guy, and we're going to trust him down the stretch.
Tough one. Fall to 6-3 on the season, 4-2 in conference play. Kudos to Valdosta. Again, they moved to 8-1, and they're sitting in a nice position. Still 2 to play. We'll dive into the next opponent, Mississippi College, coming up next year on the UWF Football Show.
Bright Futures has awarded over 950,000 scholarships. You could be next. We fund futures. Visit floridabrightfutures.gov to learn more. Bright Futures pays.
Welcome back in our final segment here of the UWF Football Show with head coach Kaleb Noble. So still work to do. 2 games left on the schedule. Mississippi College on the road this week, then Chowan at home November 11th. Choctaws are coming off a loss. It's been a tough season for them. And, some changes from the triple option they've run to try to diversify their offense a little bit. Always tough to go to Clinton, though, because they treat this. It gets a little chippy over there when we go play the Choctaws.
No, it's always gotten like that, and not because of just bad players. Just, man, they got some really good football players. They got some guys who do a great job of getting downfield, making plays in space, and, they've changed options back and forth a little bit, kind of doing some triple option, doing some shotgun stuff. They got some really good players on both sides of the football that we know we're going to have to get after.
Is it a little bit different during the week of prep for them, even if they're not quite running what they used to? It's not like playing everybody else.
No, it's not. You got to be ready for multiple different offensive styles, and our defense staff's done a good job of kind of already having a plan and being ready for those things, and not even worried about that in the moment, but taking care of business. And we talked about some of these things in fall camp with the guys, and so now we got to get ready to actually execute that plan.
Looking at their defense a little bit, what do they do defensively that you look at and say we got to attack that?
Yeah, it's really they've always kind of given some good defensive looks, kind of 3 down linemen, some 3 backers, more like 3-5 type stuff, having 3 safeties on the field and kind of moving those guys all around the place. And our guys know that we're gonna have to execute and run the football, keep running the ball like we've ran the last couple of weeks, and do our job and focus on what we're supposed to do.
We said off the top of the show, so you win these last 2 games, you might put yourself in a position and let the chips fall a little bit there, but you got to win these last 2 to be in the contention for that playoff.
No, of course, and coming off a tough loss, obviously that stings, and sometimes winning is sweet as sugar, and sometimes losing is about as sour as can be. So our guys know that, man, they need to let this sting for 24 hours and get back ready to play, because at the end of the day, we control what our season looks like at the end of the year. In the season, if we finish these last couple of games and give ourselves a chance to be in the playoffs, we'll take the opportunity.
Yeah, still plenty to play for. We're looking forward to 2 o'clock kick from Clinton, Mississippi on Saturday. We'll be on the radio, ESPN Pensacola with you starting at 1:30. Of course, the game streaming on Flow Sports, our Gulf South Conference streaming partner. Coach, tough one this week. Good luck to you. Let's move forward. Let's go get another win. And as always, go Argos.